Rainbow Starseeds, Rainbow Lightworkers, the game is coming to a head. The Great Awakening is here, and Rainbow Lightworkers and Rainbow Starseeds may be feeling this awakening energy more intensely. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 Starseed and Lightworker Ascension or Awakening symptoms that you may be experiencing right now. And these have been ongoing, at least for me, for the past 2+ years, even longer than that. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you Rainbow Lightworkers, Rainbow Warriors, 7 Ascension symptoms that you may be experiencing, and you may or may not even realize it. So, the Great Awakening is going on right now. You've heard me talk about Dolores Cannon's work and anchoring in the rainbow light frequency, and that's why I came here, is to be a guide to other rainbow light workers on their journey. I've had many guides, and a lot of you on that check out my channel and things like it are also guides and teachers, and now it's time to start embracing that. So Dolores Cannon talks a lot about the work that was happening during the 40s, how in the 40s we were given technology, which is the atomic weapon, the atomic bomb, and that was supposed to be like used for the good, the collective good of the planet, but it wasn't. It was used for diabolical things by men, cisgendered men. Anyway, males in power like to take advantage of things, and they didn't use it for the best of things, making the atomic bomb. Similar to what happened in Atlantis, where they were playing with dark matter and kaboom, bye. Anyway, we're trying not to replicate that, so Earth put out the call, and a lot of us heard it when we were chilling in our starships on our different starseed planets, or not even, have never been in this physical Earth yet. Earth put out a call for volunteers, said she needed some assistance with upgrading her system from 3D to 5D, and that's why some of us are here. So it can be really challenging to be here on Earth. I know for myself, as being a rainbow being, it's hard for me to be in this physical vessel. I'm used to being on one of my planets of incarnation is Sirius, where I'm used to manifesting instantaneously, and the slow vibration of Earth sometimes honestly frustrates me that I can't instantly manifest some things, and that I feel like going through the veil of forgetfulness, you may have experienced that, where our abilities are starting to come back online, but it's been a bit of a remembering process. Anyway, 7 Starseed Lightworker Ascension awakening symptoms. These are for the Rainbow Tribe. Number 1, you may have been feeling fatigue, emotionally, mentally, even physically, especially around the full moon, when the portal opens 3 days before and 3 days after. So we're still in the full moon energy, and you may notice more fatigue around the full moon time. You may notice you feel more exhausted. You may have changes in your energy level. You may feel like you have a lot of energy 1 minute, and then you feel completely drained the next minute. So the first one is fatigue. The second one is changes in your sleep pattern. You may either have insomnia, or you may feel like you need to sleep for days. That goes along with the fatigue, that goes along with the shift and changes. You may be waking up in the middle of the night. You may be waking up at 3, 4 in the morning, or you may be, going to bed at 3, 4 in the morning and waking up at, 10, 11 o'clock, in the morning, so to speak. So your fatigue and your sleep can be off. Number 3 is your appetite changes. I know for me, the past few days, and my wife, my twin, we were talking, we're like, don't feel like eating certain kinds of foods. You may be craving certain kinds of foods. You may be wanting to eat lighter. You may have no appetite, or you may go the other way and you just like binge eat. You want to eat a lot, or you may get cravings for certain food. You may eat reasonably healthy and you may crave like junk. And if that's what you're on, you got to kind of work with that energy and allow yourself to have a little bit of, a little bit of a cheat if that's what you do. But again, do it in moderation and do it in balance, and try to bring as much nutrient-dense, plant-based foods into your vibration as much as you can. I'm not saying go full vegan if you can't, but by introducing more plants into your life, even if it's juicing, you may not even be hungry. Lately, all I've been wanting is like protein bars and sometimes smoothies, and sometimes I'll grab some potato chips, but whatever, I ain't judging myself. It just depends on the day. So you've got fatigue, you've got changes in sleep, you've got appetite changes. Number 4 is frustration. This one gets its own bullet point. Why? Because in Western astrology, we've got the full moon in Aries. In true sidereal, it's in Pisces. So Aries is about that fire. It's about bringing up things to the surface and for you to be direct and bold. Aries is about headstrong. It's literally represented in the head according to polarity therapy and Dr. Stone. So do you find yourself getting more frustrated? Do you find yourself being like more quick and short fused? Well, that's kind of the Aries energy, bringing that stuff up into your awareness so you can check it, so you can choose whether or not you want to respond or react. And if you're a relatively calm person and you find yourself short fused and you have a hard time with muggles bumping into you in the grocery store, or people just like unawakened people like not paying attention to what they're doing with their energy and all that stuff, it may kind of frustrate you and piss you off. If you're in New York traffic, you know, you're always pissed off. That's the kind of thing. Anyway, so you've got fatigue, sleep changes, appetite changes, and frustration. Again, it might be yours, it might be someone's, or it might be the collective that you're picking up on. And it's a good time to shield yourself and start to do some inner work around this time. Number 5 is changes in mood or emotional state. It's kind of linked to frustration, but you may notice yourself wanting to cry. You may feel like withdrawing. You may feel like being around a lot of people. You may feel happy one minute and completely cry in the next. And you may feel like you've got some sort of mood disorder or something like that. But that's not the case. Is that these energies are intense. They're meant to purge this stuff. What you thought you dealt with years ago is coming up. So the last 10 years, from 2009, since Pluto entered Capricorn until now, 2009, 2010 till now, what's going on is lessons that took place, major lessons that took place between that time period, is coming up like a greatest hits album. Think of like, I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers and I love their greatest hits album. Why? It's all the best songs. It's all of the best memories. So for you, it might be coming up in different ways, but a theme or themes from the last 10 years are coming up to your face for you to be aware of it and be like, yo, come on, wake up. Come on, wake up. Time to go. Chop, chop, cut it loose. Goodbye. So number 6 is you may be getting headaches or eye pain. And headaches are linked to, like I said, to Aries element. They're linked to the fire element. And eye pain is linked to the liver in Chinese medicine. And in polarity therapy, I know I'm kind of going back and forth, but that's about the fire element. It's about dealing with that frustration. It's about being direct and being assertive and embracing that yang energy, but doing it in a way that is authentic to you and not just like screaming at stupid people in the grocery store who are going the wrong way. I know I get pissed off at that too. Whatever. Anyway, so headaches, migraines, vertigo, eye pain. You may feel like you have pressure in your ear. You may feel like you have fluid in your ear. You may have trouble breathing. You may have, trouble taking a deep breath. And of course, if things get severe, go check with a doctor of some kind, whatever. But ringing in the ears is a big one. I sometimes feel like I got fluid in the ear, cold symptoms. You may feel like foggy, brain fog. You may feel fatigued again, which is one of the other ones. And number 7, you feel like you're in a pressure cooker. And what I mean by that is every time I've gone through a jump spiritually, I feel like I'm in a pressure cooker. I feel like there's pressure on me to accomplish and deal with certain things now. You can no longer wait on certain things. And what that does is when you feel like you're in a pressure cooker, you feel like you're at a boiling point and then things just have to go. You have a choice, and you're at a crossroads. You could either go towards the new path, towards 4 and 5D Earth, or you could stay stuck in the Matrix at 3D. And that pressure creates change. That pressure pushes you to the dark night of the soul. That pressure pushes you to the next level spiritually, especially for rainbow starseeds and rainbow lightworkers. We're being called to purge our 7 chakras. Our 7 chakras are the color of the rainbow. That's why I'm saying rainbow lightworkers, rainbow warriors. You're being called to action now to deal with any blockages that you've got going on in the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and your crown chakra. You're being called to deal with this right now. And some of these symptoms are your body's way, your spirit's way of trying to get your attention to let shit go and move on and deal with it and face it. And this Aries energy, this Piscean Aries energy is perfect to let some of that bullcrap go that you've been hanging on to for years. And the time is now. If you want to wait and hang out and go party in 3D, then bye. Have fun with that. But nah, you need to work on your 1D self, your 2D self, your 3D self in order to come back into balance, find your center, move from 3D to 4D to 5D and beyond. And we already exist in these time frames. We already exist, but Earth is a school. In order for you to go from 3D to 4D, you have to pass 3D grade with flying colors. And if you don't, it's going to be that much harder the next time. So again, let's sum up these rainbow starseed, lightworker, ascension or awakening symptoms: fatigue, sleeping schedule changes, appetite changes, frustration, changes in mood or emotional state at the drop of a hat, headaches, eye pain, ear pain, body aches, and 7, feeling like you're in a pressure cooker and you got to make changes to things right now. Let's go. The time is now. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, my Starseed and Rainbow Lightworkers. Thank you for checking out this channel. Thank you for being a member of my soul tribe or tribe here, Rainbow Tribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Peace and namaste.